Hey guys, what's up? It's Greg here, and today I wanted to talk a bit about the long-anticipated Mario Tennis Aces. There's quite a lot to talk about here, so grab your racket and some tennis shoes and let's dive right into the review. So Mario Tennis Aces is the latest in the Mario Tennis series. As such, it takes the normally simple game of tennis and adds just a sprinkle of Mario flair to the recipe. In this title, many new mechanics were added to make the gameplay feel even more fresh. Utilizing the incredibly powerful zone shots, slowing down the flow of time with zone speed to return out-of-reach shots, using trick shots to somersault or moonwalk to out-of-reach shots, or unleashing all of your energy into a finishing special shot are all examples of the new elements at play here. All of these abilities are managed by a circular energy gauge in the top corners of the screen. Another game-changing inclusion is racket durability. Another gauge shows the durability of each character's racket and the amount of rackets that they have left. Mistiming the return of powerful shots will eventually drain the HP of your racket, breaking it. Break all of your opponent's rackets, and you've won by knockout. This almost fighting game type element, along with the many different shots in this title, elevates the core tennis gameplay and adds a ton of strategic and competitive depth. The gameplay is probably the best the Mario Tennis series has seen. As you've undoubtedly noticed, the game looks incredible. The character models are wonderfully rendered and the animations are phenomenal. Spike here spits the ball out on each serve and it's just so quirky, I love it. Each character has unique taunts, trick shots, and special shots, and each is such a joy to see. The courts and set pieces are lovely also. A dark, foggy forest, a cozy snow-lined village, and a scorching midsummer ship deck are all examples of courts you can expect to see. I do wish there were a few more to play on outside of the story mode, but I'm happy with the base court offerings. The soundtrack for this game is pretty average, nothing really stands out, but nothing bad either. Although the heartbeat sound effects when it comes to a match point really adds a ton of intensity and admittedly makes my hands pretty sweaty. The story mode seems to have been a mixed bag among players. I for one am grateful that they added a story mode at all, as this could have easily been relegated to just another multiplayer game. The few cutscenes in this mode are great, but just too short-lived. The dialogue scenes before each story mode challenge were cute inclusions, but nothing exceptional. I think that kinda sums up the story mode. Mario makes his way from challenge to challenge on the world map. These can range from beating characters in tennis matches, target challenges, keeping a rally alive, and boss battles. All the while, leveling Mario up and gaining new tennis rackets along the way. I really like the RPG elements and the collection of rackets, but to my knowledge, leveling Mario up didn't really seem to do much, and outside of the story mode, there are no other rackets to collect or level up systems for any other character, which I kinda feel was a missed opportunity. However, the boss fights included in the story mode were phenomenal. Probably my absolute favorite part of the single player content. Each boss is pretty challenging and all have unique attack patterns. I love how the trick shots were sort of used as a dodge roll to get out of incoming attacks. It works really well and honestly doesn't even feel like a tennis game at points, it's just super well done. While there's certainly a ton to like here in terms of the core gameplay, the story mode, and the visuals, there are some things about this experience that I didn't particularly enjoy. First off, the local multiplayer options are really baffling. Why can't I just select which court I want to play on? Instead, I have to turn each one I don't want to play on off to ensure that I get the court that I want. This is something that Nintendo can easily patch, but was pretty confusing nonetheless. The unlockables department was also somewhat weak. While playing the story mode nets you unlockable courts, there are no unlockable characters. This time around, characters are unlocked via online tournaments monthly. The game does boast a pretty great roster already. I mean, you can play as Chain Chomp, how cute is he? I think that the tournament characters are simply something to keep players coming back. I'm gonna be honest though, I would really rather unlock them through in-game requirements. I mean, these characters are already finished, as you can play against most of them in the story mode, so having to wait months to play as some of these characters feels a bit tacky. Overall though, I think Mario Tennis Aces is another essential multiplayer game for your Nintendo Switch library. While a bit lacking in single-player content, the competitive and rather addicting nature of the tennis gameplay will keep you coming back for more and more. I think the quality of the multiplayer experience can be comparable to even Mario Kart. Quite possibly the best Mario Tennis game in the series, I wholeheartedly recommend Mario Tennis Aces and give it a solid 7.5 out of 10.